Hello, I'm Dr. Pat McNamara, and this is McNamara's Vlog. Today I want to talk about an impressive and interesting family, the Healys of Georgia. Michael, the father, was an Irish immigrant turned Southern planter. His children would include 2 nuns, a bishop, and 2 priests, one of them a university president. All in all, the Healys seemed the quintessential Irish Catholic clan, but they harbored a secret, one considered terrible at the time. Their mother Eliza was a slave on their father's plantation, and Georgia defined them as slaves. So Michael sent them north to Massachusetts, where family friends looked after them. At Holy Cross in Worcester, James, Patrick, and Sherwood decided to become priests. It wouldn't be easy because many white Catholics, clergy included, shared the prejudices of the day. The brothers' racial identity was a carefully kept secret in clerical circles. No American seminary would take them, so they were forced to study abroad. In June 1854, James became the first African-American priest for the Boston Diocese, but this information wasn't made public. Not until Augustus Tolton was ordained in 1886 would a priest be publicly identified as black. A capable administrator and pastor, in 1875, James became Bishop of Portland, Maine, a position he held until his death in 1900. One Portland newspaper wrote that he earned the esteem and respect of the entire community. Patrick joined the Jesuits. At his ordination in 1864, the ritual included the words from John's Gospel, "I no longer call you slaves, but friends." After earning a doctorate in philosophy, he was assigned to Georgetown University, the nation's largest Catholic college, where his background was unknown. Named president in 1873, over the next decade he started a campus building spree and traveled nationwide on fundraising projects. Today, Georgetown remembers him as its second founder. Sherwood was perhaps the most brilliant of the 3. Ordained in 1858 in Paris, he earned a doctorate in canon law at Rome. An accomplished theologian, he spoke several languages and specialized in church music. In 1859, he was a leading candidate to head Rome's North American College, where American bishops sent their best students. But he was passed over, one bishop noted, because, quote, "he has African blood, and it shows distinctly," end quote. Later, Sherwood served as rector of Boston's Holy Cross Cathedral until his death in 1875 at age 39. The Healys' biographer, James O'Toole, writes that these outstanding individuals had to spend their lives, quote, "passing for white," end quote. It exacted a toll. James suffered from depression, and Patrick was burned out before age 50. They had sadly accommodated themselves to American racism. They stopped thinking of themselves as anything but white, and so did their peers. But when the news of their racial identity became public in the 1950s, a Georgetown student defaced Healy's portrait on the campus. Not until the 1960s would Georgetown admit black students. Today, the university celebrates Healy's heritage as a symbol of its commitment to diversity. The Healy story mixes triumph with tragedy. Triumph over the odds, tragedy, and that they had to suppress aspects of their very selves in the process. To overlook this fact ultimately does them a disservice and offers an incomplete portrait of the African-American Catholic experience. To deny the Healy family history its full richness is also to deny the very meaning of the word that defines Roman Catholics, universal. I'm Dr. Pat McNamara, and this is McNamara's Vlog.